You say you just got off work, bro?
Hell yeah.
Where you working at?
At Dave and Buster's?
For real?
Yeah.
I've been in like twice.
Bro, I've only went one time when I wasn't working.
Yeah.
Yeah, since.
Somebody told me there's a new arcade. It's like a better version of Dave and Buster's.
Shit.
You heard about that?
Um,
I want to say it's in Norfolk too. Did I tell you about that? It's like an arcade joint, like
Pixels or Circuit Social.
Pixels might be. Is that a new spot or that's been around?
That's been around for probably like 3 or 4 years now.
No, that's not that. It's just
It's brand new.
It's like a new spot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hold up. Dave and Buster's was a little weak. I'm gonna be honest. I went there. Well, actually, when I went there, it was like the pandemic was going on for real. So like half the games was closed down.
Oh yeah, understood.
Coming in heavy with the technical difficulties. You know what's crazy? I've been saying I'm gonna get new mics or new stands for like since we started the show. Never did the shit. You like the cheapest ones?
As long as they work, bro.
Hey, they get the job done. Yeah. So you at Dave and Buster's? We was over here listening to the fucking Mac Miller songs you did before you pulled up. I didn't know you did Knock Knock.
No, I didn't do Knock Knock.
You did Knock Knock?
I did the Spins and I did Good Evening.
Good Evening.
Yeah.
And was it a third one? Winners or
It's a
something like
third
that?
one, Winner, but that wasn't in the project though.
Okay.
He just like ended up dropping that as like a Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Say something. Tap on that mic real quick.
Poop, 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 poop. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Tap on it one more
Yo,
time.
yo, yo.
All right, we up.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's hard. That's hard. We can fucking bounce around a little bit. The Reboot album. I know you just did the year anniversary to that shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, how was that? I wanted to come to that shit, but I had a fucking podcast that night.
I seen.
Yeah.
That shit was jumping, bro. Like I wasn't expecting I don't know, like all the love that transpired from that night, bro. Like it was mad people that I never seen before that was there that knew the lyrics. People obviously that I do know that was there like screaming the lyrics and turning up with me. But I really wasn't prepared for as lit as that night was gonna be. And I guess we're gonna have a recap video coming out soon too. So
Was that the spot that I seen you at like a couple weeks ago? Where they had you could text a number and like get an image on the screen?
no, that was that's Plaza del Sol. The place that I had my party at was at Buco in Virginia Beach. Plaza del Sol's in Norfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of just because I don't really see that many people or out here, really too many at all, like doing anniversary parties and shit like that for an album. So what was your thought process behind that?
I always try to when I drop my projects, I always do a listening party. But I also always try to do like a album release party. And for a Reboot, I didn't do an album release party. I just did a listening party. So I was like, yo, the year anniversary's coming up. Why not do a show for the people who really fucks with it? And, so let's see what comes from it. And that shit ended up jumping, bro. Like, it was hella people telling me what songs they wanted to hear. I had to change up my goddamn set list like 5 times.
Why you changed your set list?
Because people was telling me they wanted, like, they was like, yo, you gotta do this song. And it was a song that, like, I didn't even have in the forethought of my mind, like, I should be doing.
From the album, though?
Yeah, from the album. Like, I was like, gonna keep it short, do like 4 songs. And people was like, no, you gotta do this. And I was like, you sure?
I thought you'd do the whole shit.
No, I didn't do the whole thing. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's like, I come from, obviously, like, the event curating scene. So, like, I know that, like, once performances get, like, too long, people get, I guess, uninterested. And regardless of what they're coming for or who they're coming for, like, after, like, 6 or 7 songs, bro, it's like, all right, bro, can we turn up?
It's past even uninterested because you could actually really fuck with it, but it's almost, like, fatigued.
Yeah.
You get tired. Like, your body, like, you're really physically tired of just paying attention for so long. So you could even be a super fan of who you're paying attention to, but you'll still get like tired.
Exactly. And being that I'm from like that environment, like I never try to like overdo the shows. Like my shit gonna be quick, sweet to the point, and hopefully y'all fuck with it. And at that point they did. They really did turn up with me. So
yeah. I think really Colt, I think I said up here before, Colt really got me hip to that. Like performances not being too long and not having too many artists on the set list too. Just because of that fatigue. And he really explained to me in a great way. He was like, just kind of make it more of a party vibe instead of like everybody pay attention to this. Like,
exactly.
Just have music spinning, DJ in there, spinning great music, and then, slip in a couple artists here and there. Like, how did you start out with kind of the event curating out here?
It was more so I started off just like DJing events, and then we started throwing like our own themed parties at Work Release. This was a spot in downtown Norfolk, which was owned by the same person that owned Slow Dive, Charlie. Charlie and Carrie Ann. So that was like his first like big, at least that I saw. And yeah, it was me and Joe Froxy. We started doing like events there all the time.
What year was this?
This is probably like 2016. Yeah, this is 2016 at that point.
I met her too, actually. I met her at the city council meeting. I want to say she spoke there.
Yeah, she did.
And then I met her at Zay and them old studio.
Oh, well, yeah,
I think they moved out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was there when she did her. You remember? Do you see the little video they had put together?
Yeah, I was supposed
People
to be there
sitting in the chair.
Yeah, I was supposed to.
I was supposed to be in it too. I was nervous. That's why I pulled it up. I'm gonna be honest. I see her do it. Like, they all did a great job, and I'm telling Zay, I was like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't want to do it just to do it. I feel like I might not be a good fit. Like, he was like, nah, just do it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like gracefully bow out, but it went crazy though. Like,
yeah, bro, I was supposed to be there too. I don't even remember. I flake. He didn't even interact with you, but I was like, yeah, but I don't think I can make it tonight. But I think I probably DJ'd the night before, so I was like trying to recover type shit.
Yeah, and that was right after something too. I think something else happened that night, and like people went there.
It was another event.
Yeah, I forgot now.
I can't remember what it was though.
So you and her were throwing them at what was Charlie's first spot called? Or
it was called Work Release.
Work Release, and that's where kind of like I think Drum kind of blew up.
Yeah, that was in the same like era, because it was everybody used to be on Granby Street, but like then we had two spots like almost next door to each other. So we had the Parlor and we had Work Release, and the Parlor was like more like Thank You. Like, it was like small, but it was like it would get packed in really fast so you could turn up. But Work Release was like this big ass like studio space. It was like almost 3-4 times the size, and that shit would get packed too. So people go back and forth from parties. That shit be lit, bro. Like, probably the best time I ever had in downtown Norfolk was that 2016 year.
Yeah, that
shit was turned up.
It was even more lit than now. Like, I feel like now it's a lot of shit going on out there. Even with the city.
See, that's the thing.
They slowed it up a little bit.
Yeah, because back then, bro, it was like those two spots were the only spots you ever needed to go. It was just like Slow Dive and Thank You. Like, but imagine them being on the same block and with things going on at the same time. So like that shit used to be jumping, bro. Food trucks be outside. Like, it was just a different experience.
Really see food trucks out here.
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's like a New York thing.
It was just a different experience. Like, even in the back of Work Release, they was having like van-sponsored skate events.
Vans? Oh.
Yeah, like sponsored skate events.
That's
like,
hard.
They was really turning up in there, bro. Like, and we ain't seen nothing like that since then. But I'm sure we got shit coming, so.
Because I think they officially like closed down Slow Dive, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's not
open anymore.
Thank You is done for.
Yeah. That's wild to me, bro. Like, the thing I really been saying, even really before they shut it down, because this was like surprising to me, is having these venues that you throw these big events at, but there's no need to pat anybody down. Mm-hmm. What spots do you know that do that, bro? Where it's like that level of trust, and I don't know what it is, but nobody's on no shit there.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
There's not many places that do that that I can think of off top. Only place I could say nope, I can't even say them. Nah, it's not too many people I can say to do that. But Work Release and Thank You had like the community of people where you didn't have to worry about that type of shit. So
you think it's just the creative crowd? Like, that's just
where
everybody's on, or is it something about these particular establishments that kind of put that energy out?
I think it's both. First off, don't get it wrong. Like, people that be in our creative scene, like, niggas get down. Like, but a lot of times when you come to those events, you know that it's probably like your man's throwing that event or somebody you fuck with. So you're not trying to mess up the vibe when you go in there. And also, people know that these venues are safe. Like, a lot of times we know the owners. Like, we know the owner of Slow Dive. We know the owner of Thank You. So like, we're not trying to put them in a bad light, and that's what made a lot of us really upset because it's like, how you gonna shut down all the spots where there's literally no violence going on at?
But are the ones open that had violence at?
Yes, there's some that are still open that had the violence. It was some that got closed. That's not Slow Dive and Thank You. That didn't have violence for real. That got closed. So
did anything get closed down in that main kind of area where the mall is out there, or is that all kind of still open?
I think the only thing that got closed out there was Scotty Quicks, the Back, which was a part of California Burrito.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Like I feel like that's what they were just in. Maybe their location was weird. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like if they were in that main section, like they wouldn't really been affected. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
But the weird thing was like, Thank You wasn't even
though.
over there, bro. Thank You was out in ODU. Like that's not even Bottom Mall or in Granby. Like, but I don't know. They just targeting. I don't know. I feel like our community, which is
I feel it. It was crazy to me just to see the turnout at the damn city council. I had pulled up to that.
Facts, bro. Hella people showed up.
I walked in. At first, I was about to walk in and ask somebody like where to go. But then I quickly realized that everybody there was for that, like, and packed the whole lobby out. I'm like, fuck, bro.
That shit was jumping.
Yes. Okay, so you throwing these events with Joe Froxy, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could back up a little bit. You want to just tell us kind of just a little bit about coming up, childhood life, how you even got into doing, like, what you doing?
Basically, I always, like, was a fan of music. My dad and my mom used to always, like, play like kind of the most fire shit around the crib. That
Grew
like
up out Norfolk though, born and raised.
Yeah, I was born in Italy. I was born in Naples. Both
Really?
of my parents are in the military, where they retired from the military.
That's how we kind of neighbors. Bosnia is right next to Italy.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I was born in Naples, and I was there for probably like 10 days, and I was back in Norfolk. Like, and I've been in Norfolk until 6th grade. Then I moved to Tennessee for 2 years. Then I came back, moved to Virginia Beach. I graduated from Chesapeake, and now I'm back in Norfolk again. But basically, how I got started with everything was my parents was really like into music heavy. They didn't play any instruments or nothing, but they always had like good ear for music. So that shit kind of like, I don't know, like turned gears in my head. And I think probably like 6th or 7th grade, I went to my cousin's house, and he was like 10 years older than me. So I'm like 11. He's probably like 22, 23. He's on a computer. It looked like he's playing a game. And I'm like, yo, what is this? And he's like, bro, I'm making beats. He was on FL Studio 3. They on 21 now. Shit. They on 21 now, bro.
They got new one every year?
I think it's like every year or every other year. But yeah, FL3. He was like, yeah, I'm making beats. And I was like, yo, I thought that like only like famous rich people could like make music. Yeah. He was like, nah, bro, you could do this from the crib. He showed me how to download it. I went back to the crib, downloaded it, and that's how I got started. And I gave up. Like after the first 3 months, I was like, this shit's ass, bro. Like
just trying to learn the program.
Yeah, trying to learn the program. Like all my beats that I was making was trash at that point. But I gave up, and then I ended up picking it up like 3 or 4 years later. And I really started going heavy on it.
So it was beats first for you? Because I know you like it.
Well, I rapped first, but I didn't know like how to record. Like I didn't have a mic or I didn't know about like having interfaces and shit. I thought you had to go to the studio. This is literally me in 6th grade, bro. So like it wasn't no YouTube, none of that shit. So I didn't see anybody ever record anything. So I didn't know anything about that. So I was like, the first thing I can do is make beats, and I can just rap over the beats to myself anyway, or write raps to them.
Yeah, just in life.
Yeah. So that's basically how that started.
Is your cousin still doing anything with music?
Yeah, he still makes music too, and he's hella proud of me because every time I see him, bro, I let him know, like, bro, like the whole reason why like my life is the way it is right now is because of that 2-minute conversation with you. Like, it's just crazy,
bro. I've talked about that with people before. Like, it's funny how.
Oh, and shout out to the minister. Hold on, his name is the minister. Okay. He lives in Memphis, Tennessee right now. Shout out to the minister.
Okay, so you got family in Tennessee, yes? Okay.
Yes, still. My mom still lives out there.
Hey. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Is he some type of minister or something? Or is that just what his...
No, that's what his stage name is.
Okay.
Oh, my bad, bro.
No, you good?
But that's what his stage name is.
But yeah, just like me and these people, bro, sometimes in life, like that nudge you kind of down a path, or it could be with a conversation or with like they showing you something like that always just felt kind of crazy to me. How you could trace back certain things in your life, like, yo, this is the moment where everything changed.
Exactly,
like,
yeah. And I think that's the most fire thing about life, how something like what you would think is so small could like really like change somebody's whole perspective or whole life at the end of the day. Like just introducing me to Fruity Loops 3, bro. Like that shit literally, I don't know what I would do or
You have,
what
you
I
had a
where I
crack
would be
version?
at. Huh?
You have the crack version or you pay
Of
for
course.
it? Yeah,
Of course. I've never, bro. I've never paid for a program. I never paid for a plugin. I never paid for a VST. Like I was literally doing cracks and keygens since 7th grade, bro. Like so, like I kind of know what I'm doing. If
The
I
only
can't
thing that
find
sucks
it, I
was
can't find
that I torrent a lot of my shit too. I have in the past. Now I fucking bought Logic. I pay for Premiere.
You're a good man.
Because like when you start upgrading computers and sometimes like to transfer over your shit, it's a hassle. You got to redo everything. Or like I cracked a bunch of plugins too, which I noticed I get sometimes problems with that. So it's just like a lot smoother operation
you
when
don't
you
have no
get it
problems.
the right way.
Facts.
I tried to finesse Apple one time. The new Logic came out, I want to say a couple years ago, and I had the old version torrented. So I'm calling Apple like, yo, like the new Logic, it's on the App Store, right? So I'm like, I'm trying to upgrade to the new Logic, like, but it's not letting me upgrade. It wants me to buy the new version. Because if you had it already, you could just upgrade for free. They're like, yeah, we're looking in our systems. It doesn't look like you bought it. I'm trying to finesse them like, all right, fuck it. Like,
Hey, bro, you need like. Oh, never mind. I'll talk to you off camera about that. Yeah.
bro, how illegal is shit like that? You know, they always talk about like illegally downloading movies and shit. Like, I wonder if people actually like go to jail for that.
I'm pretty sure they do. Cox fucking cut off my internet because I was trying to torrent some shit.
Really?
Yeah, they chopped my shit off.
How do you know it was because of that?
Because they told me.
Really? When was
They
this?
sent the email. This is probably like 2018, bro. 2017. I was trying to download the Ren and Stimpy collection, bro. Like every episode of Ren and Stimpy. And in the middle of download, my internet just cut off. And I was like, what the fuck? And I went and checked I guess my Cox app, and it was like, yeah, your account has been flagged for downloading or piracy type shit. And I was like, yo, I'm in the middle of the download. That shit was so fast.
I've never heard of it. That happening to anybody. That's
Yeah,
almost
bro.
weird. Like, so I'm like,
But-
yo, so what are y'all spying on me? Y'all spying on my damn browser?
They definitely do. But it's really more so about what you're downloading. So like if you downloading anything that's affiliated with Viacom, they're on your ass. Like Viacom don't play that shit. So Viacom owns Ren and Stimpy. So if you download Ren and Stimpy, Viacom is on your ass. Like
Yeah, certain things are like extra copyrighted,
Yeah.
or like they won't even let them hit the internet. Like I think Avatar 2 might never
yeah,
hit the internet.
I'm sure.
The first one's up there now, but yeah, some movies like they'll never hit that shit. You know what I mean?
Or they'll hit it, and what these companies do, they're uploading that shit, but they're putting like bugs on the files. So when you download it, they getting information from you type shit. Like, okay, I know who this person is, and that's how they build up, you know what I'm saying, data on a person who's pirating, because they're putting this shit out to get you type shit.
Maybe the data they receive from you is like worth money, so it might be worth more than they're fucking losing by letting you
Facts.
watch it for free.
That could be
Yeah.
true. I think what they're doing is they basically gonna try to get people, like, as far as like downloading illegal content or pushing I guess illegal videos out there or copyrighted videos out there. I think they're gonna try to start finding people, but they're gonna do it like they're gonna wait for you to stack up a bunch of videos or movies or their content.
Oh, that's like the
and then they
kingpin
gonna
charge.
get you.
That's
Yeah.
like when you're like shipping weed.
Facts,
they let you
they
do
let
it
you
like
get it
10,
a couple
20
times, yeah.
Yeah.
But to get a real case on you, you got to have over a certain amount of.
Then they hit you with that
Yeah,
Rico
product.
shit or the kingpin, whatever charge.
So I suggest if any of y'all out here torrenting and doing that shit, hey, invest in the VPN. They got free ones too, so yeah, get one of those.
Yeah, but I think we're moving like into this, you know, in this new age where like data is super important. I think Apple, out of all these kind of tech companies, the really only the one I see that's really even talking about it is Apple. They actually just dropped a video like 2 days ago talking about like it's called like something like how your iPhone is protecting your data, something like that. But yeah, there's a lot of companies that make money off our data, you know, and it's like, should we get a piece of that money, if anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people might not even want you looking under data.
It's my
Then
data.
we got, on the other hand, we got stuff like TikTok, which they're compiling all of our data, which is run by China. And we don't know what they're going to do with it. It could be useful in the future. I've seen some shit where there's people in the Chinese government that like their main goal is to infiltrate American society and kind of control our direction of where we're going, like how we think and what we believe and stuff, which is kind of scary. We don't really think about it because it's just like some playful shit. But that's like a reality.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So you get the crack version of FL, you making shitty beats. You know what I'm saying? So you put it down for a few months, then you came back to it. What was like
I put it down for maybe like, it was probably like,
a few years.
Yeah. It's probably like a year and a half maybe, or maybe 2. I was just like, yo, this shit sucks.
Also, how long were your parents living in Italy before they came back?
I think they were stationed there for maybe like 2 or 3 years. Okay. But they had started dating in Italy and shit, and yeah, and then I came along. But yeah, what was the question?
Like, what made you want to pick it back up?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to rap again, bro. I was like, bro, like, no, I was on. It's a website. It used to be called SoundClick, not SoundCloud, SoundClick. But it was a website for basically for producers to sell their beats, or you can just listen and get inspired by it. So I was on SoundClick and I heard this beat that I really, really love, and I hit up the producer. Was like, yo, I want to get this beat. Like, how can I get this beat from you? He was like, yeah, bro, it's yours for $500. At this point, I'm in 8th grade, bro. I was like, $500
for a year.
Facts. I was like, that's dead. I might just learn how to do this shit myself. And that's literally what happened. I started making beats again, and they were trash at first. Then I started learning where to put the snares on the 2 and the 4, and I started realizing a bunch of shit, and I started getting good at it. And then I started recording myself on them beats. And,
Did you ever end up selling stuff on SoundClick?
I sold 2 beats on SoundClick. And my mom was so proud because I was in ninth grade and sold 2 beats for $75 a piece. Oh yeah, so I made $150. They sent me a check. I got a picture. My mom took a picture of me with this fucking check with $150 on it.
No, sometimes shit like that is all you need to keep you going, like,
bro. Yeah, and I was like, bro, I can make money from this shit, and that honestly like opened my mom's eyes up. Like, damn, he can make some money from this shit. Like, yeah, that's what happened, bro. I never heard what bro did to the beats or nothing, bro, but he paid me for them. Yeah. So thank you, whoever you were.
So kind of your mom has been like just like pushing you or like supporting you, I guess, since then?
Yeah. I wouldn't say necessarily pushing me, but she always supported me. Like, she never like tried to like deter me away from being creative at all. She was always just for it. Even if she didn't understand it, she was always like rocking with me. So I appreciate her for that shit.
So I guess, so you're making these beats, selling beats. When is the first time, I guess, you released music?
First time I ever released music was probably 10th grade when I first moved to Chesapeake. On MySpace music player, I had dropped a song up there, maybe like 2 songs.
It was on your page, like when you went to your page? It was
because I had 2 pages. I had a regular joint and then I had my music one. So I had obviously my music playing on my page too. And it was hella people that was fucking with it then. I was like, bro, this shit crazy. I remember the first night I got like, I didn't get it the first night I dropped music, but the first night like I ever got like 2,000 plays in a night. I was like, bro, what's up? I'm about to be rich. I'm going viral. This shit up. A year later, nobody's on MySpace. Like, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, shit really disappeared. And I guess in that time, I mean, that's early. Nobody's really thinking you can just, even you're thinking like, I'm gonna get rich, but you're probably not really seeing examples of that.
Exactly, yeah. I was just like, bro, I got 2,000 plays. Like, I was used to getting like 100 plays a day, maybe 150.
Were you refreshing the screen? Like, let me see how many plays I got.
Hell yeah. Like, bro, I was on my shit like a troll, bro. Like, yo, let me see what's going on. And even if I got like 1 extra play after that shit, that 1 extra play might have been me the whole time. But I was like, let's go.
Bro, they really need to put music maybe back on profiles on other platforms too.
Yeah,
like if there was some type of customization, because it would probably make you want to go to people's pages more. Mm-hmm. You could play a song or some type of customization. I don't know. That was a cool thing on MySpace.
Yeah.
Somebody said MySpace was coming back. They made
They did an ad a couple years ago with
did
like
they?
Chance the Rapper, Justin Timberlake. This was probably like,
I gotta look that up.
This was like probably like 2016, probably like around the same time I started DJing and shit. But it was supposed to be making a comeback, but it never happened. But then it said that Tom from MySpace was supposed to be trying to buy Twitter. So we'll see what happens with that.
Elon bought that shit.
Yeah, he's supposed to be buying it from Elon.
Really?
Because everybody was hating the job that Elon was doing. So he was like, so who should I sell Twitter to? And MySpace Tom was like...
he responded himself?
I'm here. Yeah, he responded himself.
No, that's hard.
He was like, I'm available.
Bro, Tom was all of our, like, pretty much most of our, like, first online friends.
Facts. I never deleted bro.
You said what?
I said I never deleted bro out my friend list. Like, bro, you still good on my end.
Elon just changed his Twitter name. He wrote a tweet talking about, I changed my name to Mr. Tweet, and now Twitter won't let me change it back for 30 days or something.
Wow.
So now he's Mr. Tweet.
Chill out. You don't got no override and code on that, bro.
How does social media play in your process? Or like, what role does it play now in in these times too?
As far as like creating,
or you probably maybe use it for promotional aspects.
oh
a lot,
yeah,
or
for
like
the
marketing.
most part, bro. I very rarely get on social media. I mean, I'm up there all the time. I just like never like tweet or like post for real. But I mostly just be up there. I'm looking for funny shit. I'm looking for inspiration. If I am up there and I'm posting shit, it is to promote. Most times, but I really don't care for social media like that. Like, at least as far as me posting myself, like, it just feels weird and awkward. So like, I'll post every once in a while, but that's not really my thing. I just use that shit to promote, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I fuck with TikTok heavy. I do
You
fuck
on
with
there?
TikTok, yeah.
We just started posting on TikTok like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, bro. TikTok the way, bro. I've been trying to get everybody I know on that shit. And everybody be giving me the same excuse, bro. They be like, bro, I'm grown now, bro. I'm not trying to be doing
That's not
kitty
my
dances.
excuse.
And I'm like, bro,
I got a different excuse.
what's yours?
Get into
Yeah,
it.
because I'm on YouTube, bro.
No, well, I guess not even an excuse anymore because, like I said, we're posting on there now just for like podcast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole thing was always like, yo, I think it's gonna get banned again, and also, I haven't seen that well of a track record of people that blow up on TikTok and have sustainability.
Shit, I can give you a few.
Who?
You ever heard of Pink Panthers?
Mm-mm.
Damn, bro. Pink Panthers is a girl from the UK. She makes like this crazy like it's called UK Garage, but it's to dumb it down, it's like it's dance music. You probably heard her songs, but she started popping from TikTok and went from having like literally no followers to like 3 million. She's doing boiler rooms in the UK. She's
What's
doing
a
songs.
boiler room?
Boiler Room. Damn, you know what Boiler Room is, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Boiler Room is like a I think it started in the UK, but like they would throw like these small ass functions and it would just be like a premier DJ would come DJ and it'll be a small ass function. It's called the Boiler Room because it gets hot as fuck and people just like turned up. And it might be a room just like this with a DJ in the middle, a camera 360 so you can see everything going on. And like that shit's just literally a party and they do it for a bunch of different like popping DJs. But she got her own one and she just performed the whole time. Yeah. And she had other people performing too. And that shit's dumb.
So she went up on TikTok and then her other platforms went up too. Like,
her other platforms went up. She got songs with Kate Trinata, Willow Smith, just hella people, bro. Like
I get it. Maybe I'm sleeping.
Bro, and it's not even just for music. Like you can, I done seen podcasts go up off of TikTok.
I mean, that's where everybody's at right now.
Chefs go off of TikTok. People who just make like condiment sauces go up. Like I don't know if you've ever heard of the pink sauce.
I did see that because that went viral. I think people are getting hurt by eating that, or isn't it like not safe?
That's what people were saying, but I don't know if it's true or not. But regardless, what I'm saying is, Shorty blew up
just
from posting
probably.
her shit. Like, and she blew up as far as like visibility. She blew up as far as like financially. Like it's some places like where you'll just get the visibility but not get like or reap any rewards. You know what I mean? Like you might just get seen a couple times, but you ain't getting no bread. Like, but it's people on TikTok who's literally getting seen, getting money from products and getting paid from TikTok. Like Twitter not paying nobody. Instagram not paying nobody.
Instagram paying. I get paid
Instagram
off
is?
I get paid off Reels.
Okay.
Not a lot yet. We're not getting OD views. And it's on my page. I wish it was on the podcast page, but Instagram paying Reels for Reels. Okay. Facebook's paying for Reels.
Okay, I don't use Facebook either.
But I think you're right. I think TikTok actually pays more, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Every time I get on there, I do see some new people from out here. I seen Lex up there. Mm-hmm. I seen Chris Stassi up there. Just, I don't know. But I feel like it's going to get banned because it's banned. It was legit banned. Like, you were not allowed to
I seen them saying that, but while they were saying it, I still had the app. So.
You had it while it was banned?
They said they were supposed to be banning it again. So I think that's the time I'm talking about. What time are you talking about?
I think when Trump was president, like kind of when it first hit, like it was banned.
I don't think I had it then.
Yeah.
I don't think I started fucking with TikTok until like towards the end of the pandemic.
I think it's about to be a new social media platform. I think Instagram will be around for a while. I think it's about to be a new one once AR hits because Apple is supposedly, this has been a rumor for the last literally 7 years, but this year is supposed to be the year that they're dropping the AR glasses. Oh, so the augmented reality shits. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna, I think, create just a whole new world of fucking platforms and creativity and different shit. Like now we got the AI. We got the AI video shit. Mm-hmm. Like we've been actually trying to find it. They're all like betas. They have some shit where you literally it's text to video. So you just type in what you want it to be, and it creates a whole video.
Oh, that's sick. So I haven't seen the visual. I only seen like the painting joints.
Yeah,
I've seen,
like pictures and shit.
The paragraph joints when you want like to redo your resume type shit. But I haven't seen one for like actual like videos. That's fire.
Yeah, they shot the damn the RXK nephew video.
Oh, for real?
His new one. Was it all AI created? What was it? Is that what it was? Yeah. I'm sure they tweaked it like did some type of post editing, but I think the raw like video came from fucking the AI.
That's crazy, bro. Like, and it's even kids on TikTok who are like getting like AI songs done. Like you can type in what you want your beat to sound like and what you want the artist to sound like over the beat. Like you seen like the AI rapper they promoted, like it was probably like 5-6 months ago.
I don't know about this robot name. Her name is Lil Michaela. You heard of her?
For real, nah.
She looks like a girl, but she's like a robot. She
That's
has an
crazy.
Instagram and shit. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh nah, bro. Like I was just saying,
So AI songs.
AI is becoming really crazy, bro. Because they're making like artificially intelligent music at this point. Like
that reminds me of that Black Mirror episode of Miley Cyrus. You seen that?
yes, with the little doll and shit. Yeah,
like when she was like brain dead, they made music out of her thoughts.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is getting scary out here, bro. But
yeah, we in a new world, man. As long as we don't go to World War III, we gonna have a lot of cool shit that comes out. I really been hyped for the augmented reality shit. Like I've been literally talking about that for years, just fucking watching videos and shit. Every year I'm on it.
Like Google Glasses and shit. Like,
they tried it. It didn't really work.
Yeah, I was amazed by that shit. Even when that shit came out, I was like, bro, like we really about to head into a whole different direction.
Yeah, like when it gets to contacts, and you could just wear some contacts, and you got the whole internet.
Scary.
You know what I'm saying? You can just search whatever. You know, all that shit. Like that's OD to me. Like I'm excited for it. You know what I'm saying? And I also know a lot of creators are like kind of mad at the AI shit.
Hey, bro, as
seen
long as you creative, man,
like,
it ain't nothing you should be to worry. You don't have nothing to worry about, because I feel like if you feel like you the one, no computer can replicate that, bro. Like,
yeah, and I guess you can just use it as just another tool.
Exactly.
To be creative.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you got Reboot out. You just did the damn the album part. So okay, so you dropped it on MySpace. Right, so you dropped 2 songs up there. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where we stopped at.
Oh yeah, that's why I first started like dropping music, and I think from there, like I think I dropped my first project. I want to say it was probably in my senior year in high school or freshman year in college. But at that point, bro, like at least nobody around my area was like dropping like full original songs, like not instrumentals from like classic instrumentals and shit like that. Like my whole project was like fully
produced by you.
It wasn't even just produced by me.
Okay.
I did produce songs up there, but like I had friends who had beats that gave me beats on mine, and that shit actually started going up. So that's when I really was like, I started taking shit serious once I dropped my first project, and I was like, okay.
What did that drop on?
That dropped on like MySpace. What's the name of them weak ass websites? Zshare or UserShare? I don't know. But all them weak ass websites where you can just click and download the whole thing. Because back then, you know what I'm saying, wasn't like streaming sites and shit. I couldn't put on Apple Music. They had iTunes, but people didn't know how to put their shit on iTunes back then. So we was just dropping it. Whoever had the link could download the zip file. Simple as that. I hit that. Simple as that.
You didn't have a physical?
Nah, my man's Mo. It was like my brother. That's my roommate to this day. But when I was in college, bro, like started like burning CDs for me. He would print the cover on them. He started selling them. I was just like, bro, here's your profit type shit. Like, I was like, bro, you can keep all the money you make off this shit, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm just happy that like you fuck with it enough to give it out to people and sell it.
That's a little different. I think I would have been like, bro, let me get a little cut. I'll take a little
Bro, I
cut.
wasn't even worried because we was already a business together. We had a clothing line together. So I wasn't concerned about the music selling. I was concerned about the clothing line and shit selling.
Were you going by FAKEUZUMI at this time?
Now, at this point, I was going by B.J. And that's what you will see on like my Mac Miller credits and shit. It'll say B.J.
B.J. Because I know you have even now you have 2 names, right? FAKEUZUMI and Shaded Zoo. Mm-hmm. I never really knew the difference. Like what's the difference?
So FAKEUZUMI is more so for hold on. FAKEUZUMI is more so production and DJing. Shaded Zoo is literally just
That's the
when
music.
I'm using my vocals for music.
Okay.
So if I'm singing or rapping, that's Shaded Zoo. Everything else is FAKEUZUMI. And it's like FAKEUZUMI is like the almost like a mad scientist. Like he's is the antithesis of
What does that mean?
of me. That's basically like the It's basically like the foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like the foundation. FAKEUZUMI is the foundation. Shaded Zoo is like a offskirt, like a Mad Lib has like Quasimodo. So it's just like when I'm fucking around, when I actually do want to record, I'm going by Shaded Zoo. But when I'm producing and shit, it's FAKEUZUMI.
And what was that first project called?
The first project was called Diamonds, Dunks, and Backpacks. And those are 3 things I really liked in high school. I was wearing dunks way before they started taxing for them shits.
Okay, and also, can people go listen to that? Is that like still exist on the internet?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I scrubbed that shit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I don't want anybody to ever hear that shit. I done had people ask me to put this shit on streaming. I said, I will never do it. I hated my voice. I was a fucking kid.
You recording vocals on FL too?
Yep.
Yeah. You can keep it if you want. I'm good.
No, I think then I recorded in it was FL. Yeah.
Yeah, so this was, you said senior year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess moving forward. Also, how long were you, when did the Mac Miller placement?
So the Mac
you going
Miller-
by B.J?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the Mac Miller shit happened the next year,
Okay.
freshman year in college as well.
And also, what did you go to college for?
I went to Virginia State, and that year I was undecided or undeclared or whatever the fuck that shit's called, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I ended up doing mass communication, because I wanted to do like some type of media. But I dropped out. But freshman year is how I got connected with Mac Miller, and
Did you actually like meet him and stuff?
mm-hmm.
Right.
I didn't beat him before that happened, but I met him afterwards. But long story short, damn, bro, I want to tell you the whole story, but it might be too long.
I'm listening.
All right,
Before you even get to it, I do want to say Mac Miller was the first concert I've ever been to. I went to his fucking tour, show at, bro, I was in like 8th grade, 9th grade. I want to say 2009. Was it a Macadelic tour? No. What was the tour before Macadelic?
he probably did like a Blue Slide Park tour.
Bro, I forgot now. It might have been the Macadelic tour, bro.
The
But all I
Macadelic
remember
tour
is that
happened
the
like
crowd was not
2010,
hyped like they should
2011.
be. We in like,
This is here.
like, I forgot, I think in the Coliseum maybe.
Did he have mushroom balloons?
I can't remember now, but I really can't remember. I went with my friend Morgan, my friend Abetta, and this other girl, and we was hyped. Like, our group was hyped. We were standing up and shit, but a lot of the crowd was like sitting down. This was before he was like OD known like that.
Yeah.
Like, but that was always like, that was my first ever concert I've been to. Yeah.
That's crazy. Or there might have been a kids tour, because I seen him. He was at the Norva for a kids tour. I think he did some shit on like Hampton, I think, for the Macadelic tour.
Something like that. I forgot now. But yeah, no, that was the big moment for me. Like, I remember thinking like, yo, this is damn near life changing. Like, it's like my first show, like big show. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But that shit, the way that shit happened, I think. Oh, so you want the long story? You want the condensed story?
You know what I'm saying? I'm listening.
All right, so I'm gonna be completely honest
The
with
joint
you.
is in your
I've
hands.
never given anybody this story like on the record.
Okay.
So basically, I knew this girl who she acted like she was plugged in with a lot of people. I believed her. She told me she was gonna get me a collab with Tyga when I was in high school, so I was hype as shit. Like, this Tyga.
No, Tiger was definitely killing it
This
though.
lime and a coconut Tyga. Like, oh, hell yeah, let's get it. That shit never happened. But anyway, I give you that backstory to get to this. So a couple years later, Twitter had just started, so it's not a lot of people on Twitter at this point. Like, that shit, this is 2009, like early 2009. So hella people not on Twitter. You don't even get verified checks. If like you famous, you don't even have a verified check at this point. So nobody knows who is who, but you just gonna assume. It was a Drake page, right? Had like 2,000, 3,000 followers. And that was a lot of followers at that point because nobody really had followers. So the Drake Twitter tweets Like, yo, we looking for an assistant. Like, I need somebody to run my Twitter for me. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. Like, I said, I'll do it. And I'm up. Bro ended up DMing me back and was like, yo, all right, yo, I need you to like post at certain times, post these things. Here's the password, the login, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right.
What type of stuff did he have you posting?
I never got a chance to do it. Okay. But it was basically just like, you would think it was shit about like legit shit. It was shit about Drake. Like little blog posts that would come out like, yo, like retweet this, like, or post this, post a link, whatever. So come to find out, the girl who I was telling you earlier who was acting like she was plugged in, she was faking like that was a Drake page.
That was her page?
Yeah. She basically was controlling the page, but it was you would think it was Drake's page. Yeah. So once I found out, I got hot. I was like, why the fuck you playing? I changed the password, changed the goddamn email, made it my page. So that was my page at that point.
You're Drake now.
No, I changed it to my name, my picture.
So you just basically
I just took over the page. Yeah, it's my page. Like, it's my Twitter now.
I'm like, you Drake now.
Oh no, I'm not Drake. No. Hold up. Hey, yo, yeah, I'm not Drake, bro. But I think in those followers, I think Mac Miller's manager was following me. But I think like after a couple of months, he didn't know why he was following me, but he was following me.
He probably followed it when it was Drake.
When he was Drake. But yeah, he didn't know why he was following me. Like, but I would like post like my graphic designs. And I was pretty nice at graphic designer. So he hit me up and was like, yo, I have an artist named Mac Miller. He got a project called Kids coming out. We would like you to do like the cover art for it. And I was like, okay, that's fire. I was like, but just to let you know, like I produce too, and this is what I mainly focus on. Like if y'all want beats, like I send y'all some beats.
And you didn't know of Mac Miller at this point?
I heard of Mac Miller because I knew who Wiz Khalifa was. And Wiz had a song with Mac Miller.
Called what? I don't think I ever heard a song with them together.
I think it was called, damn, what's the name of that song?
You know that shit, Karen?
Nah, it's before Keep Floating. It's before Kush and OJ came out. This is like 2008, 2009 shit. But it's a Wiz and Mac song that I heard. I don't remember it now.
My bad, I don't want to cut the story off, but this to me it's funny because I really fucked with Wiz and I really fucked with Mac. But it's like for some reason I always thought they were like beefing or not cool because you like rarely ever saw them together.
I thought that too. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that Punk'd episode. Right? I thought that shit was weird.
What episode?
It was the Punk'd episode when they punked Wiz Khalifa, and Mac Miller was a part of it, and he was like basically like, we gonna have like the fake cops pull up while he's smoking and have him get pressed. And Wiz was so hot about that shit. Like,
Mac was one of the cops?
He wasn't a cop. Like he was just setting it up type shit. Yeah. Like it was his setup to punk Wiz on the show.
So that made the relationship seem a little like awkward.
That as well. And I always felt like that before then. But
yeah, I don't know what it was. I thought they might have did. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah.
Wiz is also like a strictly weed type of guy.
Are you saying like Mac was like? Mac might have been doing too much.
This was early though. I don't know. I don't think he was like wow.
I think now. I think eventually came out like Wiz spoke on him and shit.
Oh,
I'm good. You good? You find a song? But yeah, my bad.
I can find that shit. Hold on. We keep talking. I can find that. Multitask. I think it's highlight.
Wiz and Mac was really like my childhood. For real. Especially Wiz too. I was Day to Days was heavy like on my laptop.
Bro, I don't know nobody to hear my old shit. It's called Cruise Control.
Cruise Control. I might have heard it. Okay, but yeah.
But yeah,
so I make beats too. They asking about the cover art.
Yeah. So I was like, I make beats too. So I ended up sending like 4 beats over, and I think like a couple weeks later, he sent me like 3 songs back to those 4 beats. And it was like, bro, we really fucking with these. We want to use these for the project. And I was like, bet. Like, and I fucked with the songs too. I fucked with them joints heavy.
Is that the 3 songs that ended up coming out?
Yep. So it ended up being Winter, Good Evening, and The Spins. And yeah, that's how that relationship started. And anytime he would like come to the area, first off, before even him coming to the area, like my birthday passed, I guess like that next year. They called me for my birthday for like the next 3 years, like every day on like every birthday. It would be the manager first, and then like, yo, I got somebody for you, and pass it to Mac. And Mac like, yo, bro, happy birthday, and like he thanked me for everything. And I'm like, bro, like I never expected that, but like I really appreciate it. And like,
so did y'all meet in person?
Yeah, so we ended up meeting in person because anytime he would come to the area or do a show or anything, they would hit me up and be like, bro, like we got backstage passes for you, tickets for you and whoever you want to come. Like, we got you. Like, come link up with us. So I met him on a tour bus once. He played me the Pink Slime project. That's the project
Right?
with Pharrell.
Yeah.
He played me a whole project, bro. And that shit, bro, to this
And that was
day,
tough too, though. What was some shit on that?
He only ever dropped 2 songs from it. He dropped Glow.
I heard it Glow.
And I think it was I think it's
I
called.
want to say it's 4 songs on that shit. I might be tripping then.
No, the whole project never dropped.
Really?
That's the whole joint produced by Pharrell. Only 2 songs I think came out. It was Glow and something else. I can't remember the name of it. But
I gotta look that up. Yeah, keep going.
he played songs up there, bro, and it was crazy because he got a tour bus. The tour bus that he had got it from Drake. Like, that was Drake's tour bus. Like, I guess the year before. So he was telling me how, like, he was like, bro, I can't figure out the Wi-Fi password. And he texted Drake. He was like, Drake, like, bro, what's the Wi-Fi password? And bro was like, YOLO.
That was the password?
He was like, bro, what the fuck? And that's when he started, like, doing, like, saying YOLO and shit, like, and made that shit, like, popular. But that was the same night.
The songs was, it was Glow and On a Roll.
On a roll, yeah. But he played me the whole project. It was like 5 or 6 songs. He had Pharrell snapping on that shit. And I really wish, like, I was on some shit too where I was recording on my phone. Like, I don't do that shit. But I really wish I did because I really wish I could hear those songs again. And I don't know if they ever coming out. But
I feel like Pharrell, he might drop some shit.
I hope so. I hope, yeah, do that. But
bro, it's crazy, bro. Honestly, like, when Mac died, bro, like, it was the first time where, like a celebrity died, and like I really felt some type of way. Like, I didn't cry or anything, but
that
like,
was the first time I cried over.
bro,
celebrity.
I really like
No
felt
lie.
that shit. No bullshit. I was like, okay, because like I remember my boy Cam crying when X died. Like, we was in LA at the time when XXX died. We actually went to the memorial at No Jumper. Like, we were there that day, and he cried in the hotel room. And I get it, but I'm like, it's like, it's a celebrity you don't really know, bro. So I didn't, whatever. And then Mac died, and I'm like, I was surprised at how actually affected I was by it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. But yeah.
No, I think Mac had a hold on a lot of people, bro. Like I felt like, I don't know, a lot of people feel like they grew up with Mac at the same time. Like, so it was different, bro. Like, that was the first celebrity I literally ever cried about. Like, I was at the bar. I was at the bar when I found out, and like I literally cried, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this shit can't be real. But yeah, man, R.I.P.
Yeah. Nah, shit definitely wild. I gotta look up. I'm actually gonna look up, like, see if there's recent videos of Wiz talking about Mac, because I feel like he might have came out and said something like on like some positive shit about him.
I'm sure
like,
he has.
When what I'm saying, after he
I
passed.
would hope so.
Yeah. So that was a wild story. So you took over Drake's account, and they fucking, and that was the birth. Shout out to that girl. You still talk to that girl?
Nah, she kind of got excommunicated.
That was random story though. Like, how is this your page? Like, you knew her in person? Like, she's from out here?
No, she lived in Boston. Like, this is like the MySpace era. So like, this is when you meet, like, becoming friends with people in all different places. And, like, I didn't know her personally, but like I knew her. Like, I never met her, but like I knew her, and like I had friends that knew her. So
I fuck with it. So okay, they called you. Okay, as you said, they called you, wish you happy birthday for a few years. Also, we on TikTok and shit. I wanted to ask you. I seen you posted a video of some like little kid rapping your song.
oh yeah,
How was that? That shit look
Zion,
crazy.
yeah. Shout out to Zion. So
That's a random little kid.
I thought it was.
Okay.
Actually, it comes to find out it's a friend of mine's son, but she doesn't live here anymore. But yeah, she had told me before, like, yo, my son really, really fucks with your music. And I was like, yo, that's what's up. I'm thinking she just saying it to say it. And bro, I'm literally on TikTok one day, and it's like, yo, you got a mention. I'm like, who the hell? Or a tag. I'm like, who the tagging me in this video?
He was into that
I
shit,
click
too.
on it, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, bro, literally rapping that shit word for word. And I was like, yo, what the hell? And I didn't recognize him at first. I was like, yo, it's some random ass kid like reciting my shit word for word. Hell no.
Like, I'm going up on TikTok.
Yeah, and then shit started clicking. I was like, wait, I seen his name, or he told me his name, and I was like, wait, I know who you are now. And I was like, okay, cool. And that shit is even cooler to me, bro. Like,
Yeah, no,
bro,
that's-
was like,
That was cool. When I seen
Young
that. When I
as
seen the
hell.
video, I said, yo, this kid's really into this shit.
that shit was fire.
Yeah, like even on TikTok and stuff, we're gonna start trying to do I don't know if you've seen like the reels we've been doing, the short reels, like the comedy ones, kind of. We did shit with the hot dogs, and then the shit with the binoculars. So like we're gonna keep doing that, and that's kind of we're trying to like literally like just go viral, go up, just make eye catching shit that's whatever stands out.
Facts.
And then, but I'm gonna also start doing stuff with artists to promote their songs, like trying to make some like 30-second reel, and they're like their song is playing in the background. Because right now we're just using like sounds that like kind of fit the vibe, but just different types of fucking content.
That'd be fire.
Just on some like, like almost on some like TikTok shit. Like some shit. I really want to make something that people use the sound and make their own videos to it.
Facts.
It's like, but what are we gonna make? I don't know what it is yet, but that'd be super cool to me. Like,
it all has to coincide.
it don't even gotta be a song. It could be somebody like talking in there or whatever, a song or whatever. Like,
that's really all TikTok is about, bro. Like, people make new sounds and everybody just start using it. One thing catches on, and then you'll see like 1 million people do the same thing. It'll be like, say for instance, you just had a song that you wanted to play in the background, and if you did a funny dance to it or something, it'll be like and it catch on. It'll be 1,000 motherfuckers doing the same shit to your shit, following right along behind you.
bro, that video you just showed me would probably go viral. Just put a little editing behind it, some motion. The shit that happened at your shop. He just showed me a video that happened today. Can I say that? I'm gonna say it. But no, it was fucking. I guess some people at his shop, some dude was eating a hot dog, and somebody I guess said something. Some dude went up and slapped him.
Hey, chill out.
It was like a security cam footage though. He showed me like he recorded that. I was like, I thought he was about to get roused. He's like, yo, look what happened at work. I'm like thinking it's about to be somebody running there with a gun or something.
Hey, chill out.
But yeah, okay. So also I want to ask you. So I think "Comfy" is the newest release, right?
That's
with Mac.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you produce that or was that?
I produced that.
Okay,
yeah. I produced.
And that's your girlfriend too, by the way, right?
Yeah, that is my girl.
Yeah.
I produced.
She go crazy.
Her past 2 projects, and I did "Comfy" and "Say Yes." Those are 2 collabs that we did together. Hold on, when's this supposed to drop?
This episode?
Yeah,
What's today? This will be out on Friday.
this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta be quiet then.
Okay.
So yeah, those are 2 songs that yeah.
So we assuming there's some new shit in the works.
Oh, if it's coming out on Friday. Oh, this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta be quiet.
Okay. Now she go hard. I seen her perform at Utopia, I think.
Oh yeah, she be going crazy.
Like Hajami, you know that.
I think I seen her perform at a show randomly. It was probably like 2017, I believe. And I think I saw her and a couple other like fire. I think it was an all-girl show, like only girl DJs, girl performers.
Was it at Utopia?
Nah, this was somewhere in Norfolk. That was the only time I've ever been to that place. But I think I seen her perform. She performed a song called Autumn Leaves. And I was like, yo, whoever this girl is, fire as hell. And I think we had like mutual friends. So when I was DJing at work release, like she would be at work release. And we ended up like working on music together. And yeah.
How the fuck did you start DJing? I didn't even ask you that actually.
Bruh, it's crazy how this started because I don't know if you know Gabe Nows.
Yeah, yep.
He was the only person. I had went to college, and when I dropped out of college, I came back home. And I hated going to the clubs around here. I hated going to parties around here because they was all playing like, the weakest shit, like just shit that I was just tired of hearing, especially coming back home from college. Like I was playing like underground shit, like Dom Kennedy, Currency, like just like cool shit. And Gabe was the only person who was playing like, I felt like fire music or music that was just opposed to radio music or club music. So he was DJing at the Parlor at that time, and I remember hitting him up, and I was like, we had like a little bit of a rapport, but I didn't know him like that. But I was like, bro, like I would really love to like start DJing because you play shit that I like, and I feel like we have similar interests. And he was just like, all right, bro, bring your computer one day, and I got you. And I literally went in there with my MacBook. I had the program downloaded, and I never DJed before in my life, bro. I was literally playing one song, stop it, next song.
Yeah.
And everybody in that bitch was getting lit, though, regardless, because I was playing shit that no other DJ was playing. I was playing Father, Key, K Tronada, like just shit that
I really just got hit
used to hearing out loud.
when she was out here.
Who?
or K Tronada?
Oh yeah. It's a guy.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, he was just out here. Y'all didn't even know who that was.
Oh yeah, he's fire, bro. He's a DJ and producer.
So what year was this when you started?
This was 2015, 2016.
So you playing it back then?
Yeah. I was hip, like all that selection shit, like, and a lot of people were hip to that too. But that was the shit like they was only gonna hear riding to the venue. Like they knew no DJ was gonna play that because none of the DJs was hip like that except for like Gabe and a certain few. Yeah. So when I started DJing, I wasn't even like mixing and transitioning, didn't give a fuck about BPMs and tempos. I was just playing songs. And they fucked with me because I was playing songs that they fucked with, but they never got to hear in the club function. So I actually started learning how to DJ. And shout out to Joe Froxy again, because she showed me how to blend music. She showed me how to do a lot of shit. And that's how I started going up DJing. And Charlie from Work Release, I think one night, that same night after the parlor, he had a venue like right across the street, but it wasn't like a party venue. We went over there. He was playing music from like his iPad, like playlist music. And it was probably like 40, 50 people in there at 3 a.m. And I was like, bruh, can I play music? And he was like, sure. And I started playing music off my SoundCloud. Everybody started turning up. And he was like, bruh, in about 2 months or so, I'm about to open a new venue called Work Release right across the street. I'd love to have you DJ. And I was like, that's fire. But to be honest, I don't really know how to DJ like that. Like, this is like my first night DJing for real.
You just playing shit off your phone, like on SoundCloud?
Yeah, in his venue that night, I was just playing shit off the phone. And he was just like, he said, bro, he was like, I don't care about that. He was like, I can tell that you can get the party going, and I like the music that you're playing. And he was the first person to start paying me DJing. And I was getting paid when I was getting started more than a lot of other DJs, bro. So I knew that shit was like irritating people. But he really like put me in position, us in position. Like he was paying all the DJs well. So it wasn't just me. So he was paying all the DJs well. But it was just me being like just getting started. Like, bro, I was eating, bro. That shit was love.
Who were some other DJs that were DJing there when it first started?
When Work Release first started, it was me, Joe Froxy, Gabe Niles, Davey Rec, Vega. Who else?
And what is I guess an average? Is there like an average pay? Who was the last one?
Daff. Durag Daff.
Okay. I was gonna say like who is the or what is like the average pay for a DJ?
I guess it depends. Yeah. Like out here,
I guess it depends on like the scene.
Yeah, it depends on the scene and depends on what the event is. To be honest with you, like it's events that I would still do for free, depending on what type of event it is. Like if it's like community event, like community based event, I'll do that for free. I'm just like, it's not always about the money, but it depends. Like it's people who charge $250, $300 an hour. But it's other people who will do that same event for free. So those people who charge that much ain't going to get booked that much. Because there's people who will do it for free just for exposure. Or there's people who will do 5-6 hour events for $50, $60. And they getting lowballed, but they want the exposure.
That might be starting out. I guess I'm thinking of more just like you don't got to be like a famous DJ, but just established in a city. If you're just at the alley or you're at the club every weekend, you're the DJ.
Yeah, it can range from anywhere, bro. From depending on what who you are and what you'll settle for, but it can range from anywhere from you can do it like an hourly rate, you can do it like a bar percentage. Some DJs will like take money from the door. It really depends on like it's a lot of different ways you can get to it though. So
you said Charlie was out here paying DJs well early on.
He always has.
I think he's a super interesting guy too. We're supposed to. I talked to him at the Can. He said he wants to have like a conversation with me because he was telling me he was in prison and some more shit. Like he's done some things.
Yeah, Charles.
I feel like that would be a fire combo.
Charles is a very well-faceted person. Like he's seen a lot of different sides of life, so it's good to get game from him.
Hell yeah. So okay, I guess being a DJ also. What are your thoughts on the scene just then and now and maybe like the future where you see happening with this scene?
I feel like I don't know, man. I got hopes for what I hope what I want to happen. But I don't know, bro, because I would have never expected that they shut down Granby like that. So I don't know. Back then, the shit was jumping, all love, it was a whole community, bro. Like,
So you would say the community died down since then?
no, I think the community is still the community. Like,
Okay.
it's still love. It just feels weird because we don't have the venues anymore, and I don't know. It's been legit. Like, what, like 6 months now? How long?
So you
It's been a
would
while.
say before that it was a major improvement or improvement?
Yeah,
Since
definitely. Like, from then to now, only thing that I feel like is different is I feel like it's kind of like everybody's kind of split up at this point. Like, it's you know who's going to be at certain events, you know who's pulling up to certain events, and you know who's not going to pull up to certain events. So I feel like it's kind of more like separated right now. But when the event is big enough, everybody pulls up.
Yeah, from what I see too, though, it's like the majority of the people that are involved in the scene is other creatives, which is fire. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. But it's like I've really just been thinking how we can reach the everyday person out here.
Mm-hmm.
That would go to if any celebrity came to the city, they'll go to that show because they want to experience that. But it's like, how can we show them that there's like we're creating experience? There's people creating experiences like that here like all the time, and maybe it might be worth their while to go.
I don't know. Doms was telling me, I was talking to him a couple of days ago, and he was just telling me, like, we just gotta start making a big deal out of ourselves. Like, we can't just, like, I don't know, half-ass shit or make it. We gotta go all the way with whatever we do. So if we are gonna throw an event, we need, like, recap videos. We need shit to make it look really big, just like any big artist would do or any big brand would do. They have recap videos leading up all the way until, like, they make it look like a big deal, and you got to do the same thing. That's why a lot of people will start paying attention to you, because you're making yourself look like a bigger deal than you might, or not saying that you might be, that, well, yeah. Same.
Maybe not even making yourself look like a big deal, but just doing the things that somebody who is a big deal would do.
Exactly,
or checking
yeah.
off them boxes. It's not like
You got to treat yourself like them. Yeah, that's basically what I was getting to.
yeah.
Yeah, treat yourself like these big brands, these big
So it's
corporations.
like so like a regular person, like, damn, there's some shit I can't miss out on. Or
Exactly.
Like, or what's going on over there? I think we do make it. I see a lot of people hyping each other up. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's just like about reaching that everyday consumer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Maybe we need to find
And
ways.
this is another reason why I fuck with TikTok too. It's because on Twitter and Instagram, we literally like push into the same circle of people all the time, unless they share it. And if they do share it, I'm saying it's going to get to different people, but like how many of those people are really going to engage?
Yeah, the virality kind of slowed down on Instagram.
Exactly.
Also on the virality on TikTok, they just came out. You seen that shit where they're talking about they have employees that can make things go viral.
Oh yeah, I could.
Like
I could
they
see
have
that.
they pick what goes viral. Pretty much.
I could see that. I could see that. But also, like, on TikTok, like, you'll see shit go viral just like regionally, or like just it's like statewide, and it like you can blow up yourself just like doing shit on TikTok and just like tagging Virginia and like blow up that way, rather than just pushing your shit on Instagram or Twitter, because you're gonna get Instagram now, since they doing reels like TikTok, it's a different algorithm. But yeah, I feel like
we've been reaching some people with the reels.
yeah, reels will definitely get your shit pushed out to different people. But the reason why I like TikTok is because every time you post, it's basically like a reel effect. And the everyday person is not just posting, or the everyday creative isn't just posting reels on their Instagram. But if you on TikTok and you're posting, like, you're literally reaching a new audience every time you post. And I think that's the most fire thing about TikTok. Instead of just posting to the same circle of people that always see your shit.
That's what Instagram was, or it's like just where everybody's at now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably key to why people are even over there. It's that feeling that you can go viral easier. It's like, okay, let me go try it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we on it. I'm pretty much just posting the same shit I post for reels on TikTok. I really just started.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fuck with it. TikTok might be the wave if it doesn't get banned.
Fuck with it, man.
What were you saying before that? What were we saying? Karen don't even remember. I fuck with it. So I was gonna ask you, I think, one more question. The High Snob Society, you had a write up on them. I wasn't really even hip to them.
High Sobriety?
High Sobriety. Yeah, I went to their page. They had like 5 million fucking followers. I thought this must be a big platform.
Oh yeah, so shout out to Lo for that. She is a DJ out here as well, but she's a writer for different brands and publications. And yeah, she wrote about the flip phone.
So that's a group you're in, right?
No, so that's a record label. Flip Phone Plus
Okay.
is the record label that I started. And it's me, Lex, Lucent, Mac, who got the Dutch Splash of Gold. And yeah. I forgot where I was going with that.
The write up.
Oh yeah. So she wrote about us on the write up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. It was a lot to remember. Yeah. So she wrote about us as like a top 10 artist in a DMV, and that was a real big look. And High Sobriety is more like a fashion brand, but
Okay.
they dip and dabble into like music and a bunch of other different things. So yeah, that was a really big look. So I appreciate Lo for that.
Hell yeah, I fuck with it. That might be a fire spot to leave them at, bro. I don't know if there's anything else you want to touch on. We like an hour in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh damn, it's been an hour.
Yeah.
Oh no, we good.
And anything else you want to touch on? Talk about whatever.
I did want to say something. That's my page that I have now is not the Drake one.
The Twitter?
So yeah, I gave that
fire.
page away. So don't nobody say nothing to me. I
You
felt
get it back
bad.
to that girl?
No, I actually gave it to another friend of mine.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, I didn't want it because I was like, yo, I feel weird.
Like a cheat code?
Yeah, I was like, these people aren't here for me, bro. Like I just started over from zero. But yeah, so yeah.
What if it would have just got so big eventually that like Drake like offered to buy it from you because it was like,
Well, I had already changed the name and shit, bro.
yeah.
So it wasn't Drake. Like I wasn't like using a Drake page like or a fake like Drake alias. I took somebody's fake Drake alias and made it my page.
yeah,
And put FAKEUZUMI, my picture, and had all their followers, like
but
type shit.
Yeah, but it's even crazy. Like that's how you got that placement from having that page.
Yeah, I think
You know
that's what
I'm
it
saying?
was.
Like that's just a crazy fucking.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit just be lining up, bro, in fucking weird ways, and I don't even think you notice it in the moment. It's like later on, it'd be like years later, like yo, damn, that shit really.
That shit was like, that shit was a very perfect miracle.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love it, bro. I appreciate you for sliding. You know what I'm saying? Comfy out now. Anything else that should be Reboot still? Keep streaming that.
Oh, Reboot out right now.
I guess when's the next time you're gonna be spinning anytime soon?
I'm in New York March 4th. So if anybody in Brooklyn, come pull up on me.
Oh yeah, last question. Are you moving out of Virginia? I feel like I've seen a few people teasing about it on Twitter, talking about it might be time, this, that. Are you moving?
Hey man, I don't know. It don't seem
I don't like how that sounded.
I don't know.
I'm saying, do your thing.
We'll see. It don't seem like as much as I want to be here, bro. It don't seem like it's a lot to keep me here right now.
I feel it.
And time is a very valuable asset that we have, and I'm not trying to waste mine.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you, bro. Again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I always say, fuck with the artists from the 757.
I love y'all, though.
Yeah. All bros links will be in the description. Yeah. Peace.